Hi everyone, it's Alisa Tilsner. I'm just going to bring myself in. Hello, and we have Beryl here already. Hello from North Queensland. I'm so glad that you're on time, not half an hour early. It's better to be early than late though, isn't it? How is everyone going tonight? It's been a bit of a week, I have to say, so I'm glad it's the end of the week and we can start afresh. So hello, if you are joining me live on YouTube tonight, so jump in, say hello, just so that I can know how many are watching, perhaps where you're from. How has your week been? Hey Amanda, tell me how your week has been compared to mine. So it's been a shocker for me. I am just going to run through a few little reminders that I have got going on. I've got them all lined up on my screen here. So the first one that I have is that my artistically inked class by mail is going to be closing on the 8th. The 8th is the last day that you can jump in and register for that. So I do have two options available for that one. The first option is with the bundle, and so you get the bundle, you get a quarter of a pack of designer series paper, you get a packet of the expressions of, hey Deb, expressions of, what is it called? Here we go, I've got it beside me. Expressions in Ink Ephemera pack. That's that word again. So you get that one for free, and also you get the card kit and you get the PDF emailed to you. Option 2 doesn't include the bundle, so all you're getting for option 2 is the quarter pack of designer series paper, the expressions in ink ephemera, I keep saying it wrong, ephemera kit, and the card kit and the instructions. So two options available for that, and that one closes on the 8th. Okay, the next thing, let me cross that one over. This one is my host code for August. Hello Anita, hi Tracy, hi Leanne, yay, I've got lots of watchers. I think you're all Queenslanders, aren't you? So this one is my August code for this, Rose, there we go, we've got a Victorian. For the month of August, if you want to jot that down, you can do that. So when you place a minimum of $90 with me, I will send you the checks and dots embossing folders, and these are really cool. I love using these ones. I think they go with absolutely everything. So so not only, now these they don't come with your order, they will come separately from me in September. And of course you get your free celebration. And talking about celebration, let's bring in our next little graphic. Hey, I should have me on there talking as well. Hey, let's see, can I get that on there? Let me see. Oh, hang on, I've taken off my graphic. There we go, now I've got us both on there. See, I'm getting used to this program, I'm getting used to it. So of course we have celebration. So we know that when you spend $90 or $180, you can get a level 1 or a level 2 free. Oh no, you're right down the other way, Amanda. I keep reading the comments and then I keep getting sidetracked, and it's probably really annoying for everybody who's watching the replay. So when you join, you can get your freebies. Basically, but we also have a joining offer, and with this one you can get a bundle for free in your starter kit. Another Tassie. So we've got the Arctic Bears, we've got the Beauty of Tomorrow bundle, the Christmas season bundle, Christmas to Remember bundle, Frosted Gingerbread bundle, Gorgeous Leaves, Nature's Harvest, Peaceful Cabin, Peaceful Deer, Penguin Place, Sweet Stockings, and the Whimsical Trees bundle. So I thought maybe the bundle that I'm using today might be on the list, but it's not. So you'll have to get this one in your starter kit maybe. So, and then just one more little reminder. This one is for, hang on, we'll press the right buttons. This one is for the Aussie demos, and I think a lot of you gals have joined our first one. Pam Jurgensen and I have started a creative carnival, and we've held one already that was in June. Did we have it in June? Was that the date? I can't remember now. It's gone by that quick. It feels like it was forever ago. Hey, Heather. So if you are an Australian demonstrator and you want to feel your creative mojo, or you just want to escape for a little while and spend the day crafting with us, we would love to have you join us. We are using the gingerbread and peppermint suite for this creative carnival, and we have a full day. We craft together on Zoom, history stamping night, and so that will be fun, just as a little hello, and everybody gets to open their boxes, and we had a really great time. The last time we had a creative, let me know and I can give you the link for it. And what else was I going to say about it? So registration closes on the 22nd of August and it's being held on the 9th of October. So that is super fun. June was June, I thought so. Just time flies. It feels like it was forever ago, not like 2 months ago, a month and a half ago. It's crazy. It's just time is flying away. Okay, so let's I'll press the right button again. Let us bring me back, because I am going to swing the camera around and we're going to get started on our first card, because I think I've waffled on enough. I think I've told you everything that I wanted to tell you. I'll probably forget, and I'll probably get reminded later, so it's okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So let's get my next camera around and figure out how to do all of this. Hey, there we go. That was simple. Very easy. Okay, now I've got to get closer, and my camera's skew-if to where I need to be because of where the cameras line up. But so hopefully I am going to be in the right place, and it's easy for me to keep checking the screen. So we are using the new words of cheer because I can actually show you these guys now. How fun. I can open them and show you. So we are using the words of cheer. I don't know what page it's on. Oh, there it is. That's what page it's on. Now, I gotta admit, I don't really like the samples in the catalogue, and sometimes I don't purchase the stuff because I don't like the samples in the catalogue, but this time I did actually get them. For our second card, we're going to I've based a little bit off of this card here, so I guess I don't dislike them, I'm just not drawn to them, if you know what I mean. So I am going to change them up. I'm going to use colours that are definitely not Christmas. So there's a look at the stamp set to start with, and then it has the matching bundle. So I might flick me out of the way. I wish I could change where I sit in the corner because I'm sort of in the way. Maybe if I do that. Okay, so we've got dies. I don't know if you're like me, but I sometimes open up my dies and go, hey, wasn't there supposed to be more than that? And then realise that there's actually 2 sheets. Duh. Or sometimes they're on the other side. So we've got an outline 2. This outline 1 will cut out this one. We've got some words that sit into each other. We've got some little holes. They'll cut out holes. Some little twiggy things. Some stars with holes in them, and some other stars. I think they're supposed to be flowers actually, not stars, but they look like stars to me. Oops. Hey, where did you come from? Uh-oh. I think that's come off. I had my cards here to show you, and I reckon that's where that's come from. We'll just stick you back on there anyway. These are the cards for the artistically inked class. If you want to have I'm just going to do a real quick. So quick. Okay, right. So that's the one that's closing on this weekend. Okay, I don't know where you come from. And then we've got some more twiggy things. Holly leaves, that one actually does cut out that one there. And then we've got some more. These ones are cut and emboss at the same time. And then of course we've got the cheer word. So we are going to use these guys. Oops, no, I don't know what I'm doing. Actually, I don't think I'm using the stamps, but oh yeah, I am using the stamps. That's the card that I'm making tonight. So look at all the sparkle. That I've put Wink of Stella on there, and it's come up really well. So I'm going to use card base, 10.5 centimeters by 26. I'm going to get rid of me. There we go. So 10.5 by 26, and I've got it scored at 13 centimeters. So tell me how your week was while we're in here, because my week was didn't start off very well, my week. So actually my week was really dreadful. Oh, but it has gotten better. Oh, holy cow. So I'm going to use Coastal Cabana ink. Ink her up. And I'm going to stamp. I actually started off my card this way, and I stamped one on this side and one on this side, and then decided that I wanted to turn it this way. So I think I'll just still keep them in the same areas as what my original card is, but normally I'll do, you know, top left and bottom right, but I feel a bit odd doing it the other way around. So 2 of them opposite corners. I need to come this way more. I need to come this way. And that's all I need for, oh, crikey. Oh, okay. That's all I need of that one. Okay, now I'm just going to set that aside because I need to get my big shot in. My big shot. Oh, you know what I mean. Well, I'll tell you about my week, it's not whole week, it's my Tuesday actually, if you hadn't seen already. It started off Tuesday morning, and I said to my son, because they have to wear masks, still have to wear masks in school now. Okay, so I'm using the smaller Happy on the Coastal Cabana, and got halfway to school and said, have you got your mask? No, he didn't have his mask because they have to wear it all day during school. So I said to him, well, I'm going shopping first, you'll have to wait. I said, I'm sure the school has got one. He was adamant that no, the school would not have one for him. And then I felt bad, so, you know, I went home and got his mask for him. And turns out, yes, they did give him one, so I didn't have to go home after all of that. And then I went and did my shopping, I went and did my post office run, and then I sideswiped a car changing lanes and dented my car. Dented my car up. It was not a good morning. Alright, now I'm going to get next Happy birthday. So I'm using the next Happy, but I'm also going to get those twiggy things. Actually, maybe I'll use the other twiggy things this time, because they match the, oh no, they don't, that's okay, don't mind me, I'm going to use them as well. So that will cut out 3 of them. Mount Isa, you're lucky you can get to travel around. I hope you can get back where you need to be, because we've got so many restrictions now. Is this the last time I need this? I think it is. I'm just going to put it on the floor though, because I know that I'm going to use it again a bit later. So there's our Happy. How cool are these? I mean, I think I need to get new cutting plates already because they're getting stuck. There we go. They're getting stuck. I know, I had a little car bingle. And you know what? I know it's really foolish of me, because the guy who I hit was really, really nice. And I thought he was going to crack it at me, and I sort of had not a big meltdown, but I did have a few little upset moments when he and his missus were getting out of their car. I just had these images of my car's side all being totally smashed up and his car side being totally smashed up, because gee, it was loud. But he was really, really good. Now what I'm going to do, because let me explain instead of just sitting here and making things, let me actually explain what I'm doing. I thought that this just looked too lollipop-ish, if you know what I mean. And I was like, oh, I was going to put green with it, and then The green, like Old Olive, didn't want to work with it, and then I did put this one with it, and that worked better, but it just felt really candy coloured, if you know what I mean. I don't know, that's probably hard to explain, but anyway, so then I grabbed my light Bermuda Bay blends here, and what I did, I wonder if I can zoom in just a smidge, remind me to zoom out again though. What I did was just start at the bottom, and I just, in flicking motions, I just flicked my pen up. And I didn't even like really care whether it was even or not. I just lightly flicked that up just to give it a little bit of a gradient. And I didn't care whether my thing at the top was even. Oh, of course, down here you can fill that in properly. But just flick, and wherever it lands, it lands. So that's what I did, just to put a little bit of something to it. Okay, and then I stuck them on there. So yes, so the guy was really, really good. And he rang me later and he said the damage to his car was that minimal that he wasn't even going to bother putting in for repairs. I was like, wow. So he said, you don't need to get a police report. No one was hurt. Damages under 3,000 or something. So I was like, wow, he was really, really good. So anyway, let me try and get a hold of this, and then we're just going to stick that down on top. And you will be pleased to know I have ordered some of that adhesive sheet stuff. Now I'm going to put some blocks on this. Ta-da! So I have ordered some of them, and I think that I have ordered the puffy one that goes with it. What's that called? The mount stuff, the foam mounts, or whatever they're called. Okay, I'm going to, I did Happy Christmas for my first one. I'm going to do Happy Holidays for this one. So I'm just going to ink up my holidays in the polished pink. I like Merry Christmas more than these ones, but more than Happy Holidays and Happy Christmas. Oh, I've got a little bit of rolling going on. Anyway, I need to zoom back. There we go. So now I'm just going to trim this off. Don't look. So you have to be back. Oh yes, of course you have to be back by October. Don't get stuck somewhere though, that's what I'm saying. Okay, nearly there. And if you're watching on, well, you have to be watching on YouTube, don't you? Because it's not going anywhere else. But if you want to comment, you need to sign in so that I can see your comments. Okay, so I got my Happy Holidays. I've got that. I think I've got everything now. So I'm just going to adhere my Bermuda Bay. And this piece here is 10.5 centimetres by 4.5 centimetres. Foam adhesive sheets. I'm getting there, Amanda. I think I ordered them. I think. I can't remember. And speaking of ordering, orders are taking a little bit longer at the moment. Oh, I forgot to put these in. Do you want to forget? Okay, that'll be easy to fix. Orders are taking a little bit longer at the moment because they had to shut down the warehouse, and they are operating at 40% capacity at the moment. But as time goes on, you know, I'm just going to lift that up and shove that under there. As time goes on, each day I think they were supposed to be adding another 15%. I think they've had to hire more staff and whatnot. So they should be up and running again shortly. But I did get a couple of shipping notifications today, so that is a good sign. Classic punch for the holiday sentiment. Which one's the classic punch? I'm going to have to look that one up. I don't have a lot of punches, to tell you the truth, because I always just do a tight trim. I'm going to have to go and look it up. I will have to look him up. Maybe I need to put some orders on. Alright, stick those things, whatever they are. Whoops, that doesn't go on there, does it? That goes on there. Duh. That goes on there. Okay, now I am needing to mount that, but thankfully it's wide enough that I can just chuck a couple of these guys down. The minis. And I think I need one more. That'll do. Go on easy today. I need to look through the catalogue and pick out some things because I think my drawer is just full of retired punches, to tell you the truth. All right, that, and then my holiday. Make sure I've got it up the right way because I just want to put one of them on there. One of them. Oh, whoops! I've forgotten to do something as well. Happy holidays. Small, narrow one. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I think I recall seeing that one. Now, this looks awesome, as you would have seen, with a little bit of Wink of Stella on there. I'm just going to throw it on quick because I can always go back and put this on afterwards. Actually, I did a double layer of Wink of Stella. I think that's why it turned out so nice. It was really, really sparkly. Even the camera picked it up when I went to photograph it, which, you know, normally Wink of Stella has a hard time picking up. So there we go. And then we have some brand new little sequins, and I'll hold these up. These ones are called Subtle Shimmer Sequins. So where's my camera? Whoop, 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 whoop. So that's what they are. There are really, really silver ones, and there are like opaque shimmer ones, and then there is like a muted silver, so not a shiny one, but like a flat silver one. So I am just going to grab whatever ones come out, I think. So whatever one's going to stick to my, I'll use this thing. I'll use my picker tool. Pick your tool. Take your pick. Take your pick. The happy looks great, doesn't it? It's super sparkly. Okay, so I want to put one here. Where's my scissors? Take your pick tool. Take your pick. I think that's what it's called. Oops, I better get one. What will I get? I got a shimmer one this time. Oops. So put that on. I do like the shiny silver ones though, I have to say. Here we go. Maybe I'll put you over here. Actually, you probably look out of place when I've got two ones that aren't shimmery. There we go. Put you over here. And I think I'll just do 3. There we go. So, get my lids right. I love sequins, I have to say. So there we go. There's our first card done. Clean up all my stuff. So, not much difference between the two. I think I just had a few, oh, excuse me, I had a few more sequins on that one than I did with this one. So that is our first one done. So pretty quick and easy, I have to say. So I'll put them aside. And now our second card that I made is sort of based on the one from the catalogue. I just sort of took that panel from the catalogue, get them out of the way. And this one doesn't have any stamping on it whatsoever. So for this one, I have a piece of Misty Moonlight, which is the same. So 10.5 centimeters by 26 and scored at 13. Okay, so, and then I've just got a piece of vellum, which is 5 centimeters by 10.5, and then just some scraps for cutting out the various pieces. But I am using the Whimsy, thanks guys, I am using the Whimsy and Wonder Designer Series paper for this one. How gorgeous is that? But it's funny because I actually like the other sides better. So I'm going to show them to you and then I'm going to cut the piece that I need. I actually like the non-shiny side better than the shine than the specialty side. Isn't that strange? So they're each to their own, I guess. I just love the patterns on them. I mean, that's pretty and you go, ooh and ah, but I do like, and that one's really cool because it picks up so many different colours that are around it. That one's amazing. And then that one, which is the piece that I need. So I'm going to just cut a layer of that one. I love this blue. I absolutely love it. I really, really liked the not quite navy that we had. And I think this is probably a bit on the muted, dustier side, if you know what I mean. So 12.5 centimeters by 10 is my layer that I need. Alrighty, so I just wanted to show you all of that because I have already used a bit because I had to design an add-on class for Creative Carnival. Okay, so let's stick this down. So that is really, really pretty though. But I'm afraid the other side sort of won it out for me. So we'll get that stuck down. And then I'll stick my vellum down and then we'll just work on the other panels. Now I know you do see this a tiny, tiny little bit, but if you can try and get this semi-straight, then it's not, it sort of looks like, oops, that's not really semi-straight, is it? It sort of looks like it's part of the, like it's not completely hidden. You can still see a little bit, but it's not as noticeable. I mean, it's going to look really noticeable there, but we'll try and hide most of that. Okay, let's get this machine in here again. And we're going to use the cheers. So, where's my plates? So I can tell that I'm probably going to like this bundle a bit as well. Okay, so we've got cheer. I reckon I can probably even cut out more. Cut you out. Cut you out. And I'll cut the other stuff out after. And these ones are good because they just fall out so easily. Only everything's sticking to my plate. Okay, there's our chair. And these ones will be little pesky things. Oh no, they're coming off easy. I think it's almost time for an, oops, mutilated that one. Or munted it, as my kids would say. Munted, munted, munted. Right. And then everything sticks to my plate. Right, and then out of these two, I am going to do my holly leaves, and then from the white, I'm going to do those starry flower type things, both of them. I love blue and green. I reckon I did one last year using the Noel, had Noel written on it, but I can't remember what the stamp set was called. And I did that out of blue and green as well. Every year I do a blue and green and I do a pink and orange for some reason. I just like something different. Okay, these little guys will be tricky to get up. Oh man, and for anybody who would have gel nails, that would be a little bit tricky to get them up because they're quite thick, those gel nails, aren't they? You just have terrible nails like me. All right. I could use my blade on the tool thingy. There we go. Now I got them. So now it's a matter of just gluing things together. So I'll grab a couple of blocks. 1, 2, 3. I'll glue these ones together first. So we're just going to glue those little ones on top of the big ones skew-if. So just put a dab of glue in the middle of each one. These get so fiddly. And I tried using a pair of tweezers the other day. Holy cow, but I just made it even worse with trying to use tweezers. Okay, so I'll just let them stick together for a little bit first, and then I'll work on my chair. Got a piece of pink in there. Okay. I don't know why I insist on doing fiddly stuff. Seriously. Because if I did a normal video, I could speed it up and not bore you all to tears. Yeah, I tried using tweezers and I just made, somehow I made more of a mess, more of a mess than what I'm doing now. So I need those adhesive sheets to get here stacked. So I don't have to deal with sticky fingernails. Oh, and sticky blocks. And then because I'm concentrating, I'm not talking. Sorry, guys. Adhesive sheets, they're coming, they're coming, they're coming. I did actually buy them. I was like, I did my last order and I'm like, oh, I must get them. Must. Oh. I've never used them before. I don't know how to use them, but I'm assuming that I will figure it out. They can't be that hard. I tried using tweezers and I almost tore one of my letters here in half. I don't know how, don't ask me, but I just munted it. Okay, you guys are done. All right, now I'm going to flip these guys over and then adhere a bit of one of these things to the back. So I hope I'm in screen. So just somewhere about time. I know. I got them. I thought Amanda will be proud of me. Oh, that one slipped. Never mind. What a mess. I'm in a mess. Sticky, sticky, sticky. Doesn't matter because we're nearly finished. Oh. Gee. Holy cow. I must remember to self, next time when designing cards to film live, don't do fiddly stuff. Don't do fiddly stuff. All right. Oh. Now, the next bit of fiddly stuff that Alisa decided to do while she was in a demented state was to put these things on them. Seriously, I need my head read. Oh, that's what I've got. I've got these. All right, learn to use tweezers more. Learn to buy adhesive sheets. Learn to buy foam sheet thingies. I'm getting there. So when you use the foam sheet thingies, obviously they stick down on these things and they go through the machine. I'm assuming that's what they're for, so that you stick it on your cardstock, and then you stick it on your cardstock and then run it through the Big Shot, and I'm assuming everything goes nicely. Ta-da! It took so long. That was better. That was poop. That was quicker. Ah. How do you learn if I don't show you? How do I learn? I don't know how they work. Yes, they were mini dimensionals, but they're still too big for this one. For the other one, they're okay, but not for this one. So they were actually mini ones. Oops, and now you can see them because I've stuck them on stupidly. Okay, so now I'm going to cover up my crooked tape. Do it straight, she says. And you don't notice the tape so much. It sort of just blends in. Okay. Oh, no, they're stuck. I thought it had come off there for a second. All right. So now we're going to use mini ones just to pop in the middle of those things. Stick first, then cut. And no, not always run smoothly. Great. Well, I'll make sure I do a live on that one then, so it doesn't run smoothly. Now, I just copied the catalogue for this bit and just popped them where they had them, just wherever. Close enough for me, I reckon. Oh. I'll make sure I do all the stuff up. So look, that one slipped. Whatever. I'm sure it'll be fine and you won't even notice it. And this one goes down here. Okay. And then I'm going to do another fiddly thing. Yay! I've got the fiddlies on my mind. Okay, so we're going to tie a bow. Oops, where's the end? I'm sure that's not the end. It is the end. All right. So I'm going to do my two little foam sheet. Leanne says I use foam sheets when I want a whole object, or so if I put the cheer die on the foam sheets, they should cut through and have dimensional stuff on the back of them. What? Come on. Far out, man. What is going on? Don't be fiddling me. Oh! They're not, it doesn't want to tie nicely. All right, hang on. Let me just stretch it out a little bit. Maybe it was all twisted. Be nice. All right. Oh, that's what I did. I twisted it. Pam did a way of tying a bow in our last Creative Carnival, and I need to go back and watch and figure out how she did it. because it was that simple. There we go. Now I've got it. Ta-da! Alrighty, get my other scissors. Now, just because we are having a really great time tonight, I thought just to add a little bit of interest to my bow, I would tie knots in the end for some reason. Because I think they look good. That's why I did it. Okay, now I've got uneven thingies, so I need to make sure that they're around about the same. Oh, stop sticking. Alrighty. I'm going to go mad by the end of tonight. I promise you, they're really quick and easy cards. Alright. Thankfully, we're nearly finished. Alright, I need some of this stuff. And then I'm just going to grab one and roll it. I'm going to grab one. And I'm going to stick it over here somewhere. Just going to fold it in half a little bit just so that it's not as big. And then I'm going to stick my bow. There we go. Ta-da! Phew! It's such a pretty card too. It's, you know, well, I think it's a pretty card anyway. So what do I need? I am down to my last that many rhinestones. Who, I ask you, runs out of rhinestones? Me. That's who. Now, oh, what am I going to do here? Because that one's skewy. I wonder if I can... No, I'm not even going to do that. I was going to try and put them back together, but it's not going to work. I'm just going to stick it on there and pretend that they're aligned together. So there's my card. I can't figure out how Pam ties the bows. I'm going to need to get a slow motion video because it was weird. It was, I don't know, I can't even remember. It was around her fingers or something, wasn't it? So there is our cheer. Oh, I had, must say, I had, and this is where I actually stamped Christmas, like to do Christmas cheer, but it just was looking weird, if you know what I mean, like, so I left it off. But what do you guys think? I don't know. I couldn't figure out where to put it to make it so it would make sense. So I just left it off. But I don't know how I would have. I don't know. So I really did want to incorporate that into it somehow because it sort of brings out the white of those little flowers a little bit more, I think. But I can't. I just can't figure out how to put it in there where it doesn't look stupid. So, and where it makes sense and not like a crossword puzzle. So I think I'll leave it, I think. Or maybe if, yeah, I don't know. I really wanted it there, but I just couldn't get it to work. So there we go. There are my words of cheer cards. I think I zoomed out as much as I can zoom out. There we go. There we have it. Ta-da! We'll do it this way. So now I'm getting a head start in my Christmas cards. I know I will have to come back to birthday cards though because I'll run out of them as well. So at the bottom, down, because then it looks like cheer Christmas. Christmas cheer. Depends on what you read first, doesn't it? In the middle, leave it off. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, so I'll wait for more. I'll wait and see whether we get more comments later on. And actually, it doesn't look too bad down there, does it? You can sort of sit in front of that bow a bit. So Depends on how you read it, I guess. Anyway, I'll leave it like that. Let's swing back to me so that I can do my farewell and get my nerdy hair out of there. Oh, I can't wait to get it cut. I'm trying to grow it. Because I want to donate it, and I figured this is probably my last chance, and I've always wanted to do it before all the greys come in, because it has to be non-coloured hair. So, but I think I need to get it a lot longer than what it is, and it drives me nuts. So I'm hanging out for the day I can get it cut, but I have ordered myself one of those ponyo things that you've probably seen in your Facebook feeds, you know, the round thing that you squish and then bend the corners to tie it back. So I've ordered one of them. Anyway, we'll see. Thank you very much for joining me. I think I'm done now. I can take my frazzled brain and go and sit down. So I hope you enjoyed the cards, and we will see you again next Friday. I'm pretty sure that Flynn isn't working next Friday, so we should all be right again. So thank you very much, and we will see you a bit later.